kick it, Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barron.
The youngest wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons relocation franchise here on nope, I almost said MLB The Show. This is not MLB The Show. This is Madden 23. That is right. I'll get it eventually. We are back, and we had a crazy episode last episode where we beat the Buffalo Bills, kind of Mickey Mouse style, if you want to think of it that way, because they didn't have Josh Allen. He was injured for that game, so they had to play Kellen Mond. And hey, Kellen Mond played the game of his life, to be fair to him. So, I mean, it's not like we absolutely just trounced them because they didn't have Josh Allen. He played amazing in that game. He played good enough for that team to win. We just happened to play just a little bit better for us to get the 16-9 victory over the Buffalo Bills. We now sit at 3-1 on the season, tied with the Dolphins and the Patriots for the lead in the AFC East. Obviously, it's still very, very early in the season. We are playing the Miami Dolphins in South Beach in today's episode, so I hope you guys are ready. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get into some more Brooklyn Baron action and get this game underway. Here we are. It is week number 5 against the Miami Dolphins. We know they have Tyreek Hill. He's very dangerous, ever elusive and quick cheetah. But if we take a look at the players that are ready to negotiate, Evan Neal, we understand we have to bring back, or maybe not, who knows. Garrett Wilson most definitely needs to come back, but he would be basically all of our money gone, which is kind of why I'm a little bit terrified. Sauce Gardner needs to come back. I mean, we have so many guys that we need to bring back. I mean, look at these. Look at the amount of players that need new contracts. So we're going to have to figure out a way to make it so that we can bring back all the guys that I want to bring back. If we go to our team and go to the team's salaries, this is what we are sitting with in terms of the guys that we're paying a ton of money to. Justin Jefferson, Derwin James, Josh Allen, who's one of the guys that I talked about possibly moving on from to free up space, along with Tremaine Edmonds. Those two guys are possible moving pieces that could be out of here to free up space to be able to sign Sauce Gardner and Evan Neal and Garrett Wilson and all those guys. Justin Jefferson's got one more year on his contract after this season. Actually, no, he's got 2 more years on his contract after this season. I read it wrong. He's got 4 years remaining instead of, I thought he had 1 year remaining. That's my fault. He's got 2 more years after this season, or 3 more years after this season to his contract. So he's locked up pretty good. A.J. Brown's going to be a free agent after next year. A lot of guys are going to be free agents after next season that we're going to have to pay. It's going to be very interesting to see how we deal with this. I think we can do it, though. We can figure it out. We've got some options. We're not going to trade anybody right now because we're sitting pretty good. Although I do kind of want to just test the waters. What can we get for a Josh Allen? What kind of value does he have? Does he bring to the table? So let's throw him into a trade. Bring in the qualifying offers, or the offer sheets. John Silver, Carlton Davis, Byron Murphy, Jarvis Landry, don't want that. Dexter Lawrence in a second. Trent Brown in a third. Okay, he doesn't bring in the crazy value I was expecting, but it's decent. It's not amazing. I'm not expecting anything crazy from Tremaine Edmonds either. I mean, he's an 80 overall at only 27 years old, so maybe something. Okay, he's got a little bit more variety to his. Isaiah Simmons and Rondale Moore could be cool. Michael Pittman, I always like Michael Pittman. He's an 87 overall now. Damian Harris. Okay, so I take it back. Tremaine Edmonds has probably better offers in terms of just like player value than what Josh Allen has. That's very interesting. Okay, so we'll take that into consideration. We're not going to trade anybody just yet, but we will take that into consideration, and possibly later on down the line, if we need to, maybe trade some people. Maybe trade some people that we don't really always want to trade. As for my favorites board, we know what we have here. We have to wait a little bit longer so we can figure out more about these guys. I think this guy's going to be really good. He's a zone archetype corner, 5'10", 186 out of Kentucky. He's got good to great speed. He's got A catching, A press, and B zone coverage. If that man coverage is a B, then he's going to be very, very good. I think he's going to be a very, very good piece. Obviously, these offensive linemen are going to be really awesome too, especially this Alani Johnson guy. I think he's going to be like, he might even have like superstar ability. He could be very good. A impact blocking, A lead block. He has the potential to be very, very good. 6'6", 310. So does Courtney Austin. Courtney Austin has the potential to be very, very good too, but I think Alani Johnson is probably going to be a little bit better. I also like Joey Walsh. I like John Scarborough, but we talked about these guys previously, so we don't need to go too in-depth because mainly we don't really know much more about them than when we previously talked about them. So we will take on the Miami Dolphins. We have a weekly strategy here. Nyheim Hines is their #1 running back, I would guess. Cliff Jones. Oh! I didn't even realize. Okay. We are going up against the man that we almost drafted. We took Shaquem McLeod over Cliff Jones. And maybe that turns out to be the right move, but we'll have to wait and see. 79 overall, hidden development, Cliff Jones is the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. Very interesting. This just got interesting. This just got way more interesting. I think I just found my title of my video. I didn't realize they got Javon Holland still. He's a superstar development. Very intriguing. I am very, very curious to see how this goes down. We'll go with our 3+ turnovers. McLeod, Harris, Malcolm Waynes, Greg Benson, Manny Battles, and Malik Willis are all in the focus training. And I finally remembered to add Travis Etienne to some packages in the formation subs as our fullback gets back strain. That's not good. But I did finally remember to put him in some packages, so Travis Etienne will probably be featured a little bit more often, which is good. And I threw Malik Willis into a couple special packages as a quarterback, so we might be seeing Malik Willis on a couple different sneak plays or maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but I did throw him into some packages, so I wanted to get him involved. But the Dolphins team, Tua and Cliff Jones. Oh, so Tua's going to be the starter. I didn't know if Tua was still here or not. All right, so we won't be playing the possible quarterback that we could have had drafted. He looks really good, though. He's got good speed. I knew he was going to be a good player. I really did. But Tua looks like he's going to still be the starter. Nyheim Hines is the running back. We know the wide receivers. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, absolute superstars. Amazing players. Tommy Tremble's here at tight end. The offensive line, still Teron Armstead, Kevin Dotson, Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, and Alec Elfman. So it's a very mid offensive line. I think we could take advantage of that, but I've said that previously, and we haven't been able to take advantage of it, so who knows? DeMarcus Wilbur on the defensive line, Christian Wilkins, and Tyree Blue are with him. Then you got Randy Gregory, Jerome Baker, and Preston Smith as the linebackers. And then you got the X-Man, Xavier Howard, Deion Taylor II, Isaiah Rodgers, but he's hurt. Those are the corners, Javon Holland and Brian Cook. I almost said Byron Cook. Brian Cook. I almost did it again. Brian Cook is the strong safety. Mark Westbrook, second-year man, a third-year man out of Florida, but he's a 69 overall. He has 95 kick power, but 77 accuracy. So if we can get him super deep, like I'm talking the 50+, then he might not be able to sink him. He's got the leg for it, but he might not have the accuracy for it. And then the punter is former Buckeye Cameron Johnston. So that is what the Miami team looks like. We've played them plenty of times previously in this save, and we play them 2 of the next 3 weeks. So with the Panthers sprinkled in between. So we've got some big games. 3-1 versus 3-1. Barons and Dolphins in Miami at the Hard Rock. Let's go get hard and crush this rock.
It's week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Brooklyn Barons and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our 2 quarterbacks in this one, it's really a good matchup when you boil it down. Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa.
And Brandon, I think each one might be trying to play some form of keep away from the other, because when you think about time of possession and what that means in a game, it's great if you're able to hold on to the football and run your offense at your pace.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Baron football is underway from rainy Miami. I don't know if Tua's having like a glitch or something with his stats, but maybe he just hasn't played yet. I don't know. He has no stats. So I don't know if this is the first time he's played this season. Maybe he was hurt and Cliff Jones was starting. That's why they showed him in the weekly strategy. But our number 1 overall pick, Shaquem McLeod, has an injury on the first play of the day. That's not promising. It's not what I wanted to have happen. Certainly not in play 1, as Tremaine Edmonds gets that big paw in there and knocks that ball down. Tua goes 1 for 2. And now it is 3rd and 2 from the 33. And they will hand this off. It's gonna be, stop Tremaine Edmonds. Good job. It'd be hard to replace this man's productivity. It's only a pectoral strain for Shaquem McLeod, so we will sub in Jermaine Johnson, but luckily we don't have to play anymore on defense this drive, so he will get that extra time on the bench to hopefully come back and get healthy. But it's like I was saying, it's going to be hard to replace the production that Tremaine Edmonds brings because he is everywhere on the football field, so that's going to be hard to change. But we paid him too much money in the offseason of year number 1, and it's coming back to bite us. Almost 1,000 yards so far this season for Jalen Hurts. He's had some up and downs to his tenure early here in Brooklyn, but for the most part, it's been very successful. We did have the 1 loss, but we've moved on from that. Garrett Wilson, good blocking from the wide receivers, good route running by Garrett Wilson. That's a 25-yard strike to start this game. As you can see, Travis Etienne is now going to be featured a little bit more in the offense, which is good. He's a good pass catcher. He's really fast. I do like Travis Etienne a lot. But we will obviously get a heavy dose of Saquon Barkley, so it's not like he's just gone from the lineup, and I thought that Jerome Baker was going to follow. That ball's out! What happened? Huh? I thought that Jerome Baker, he basically just covered 2 people on 1 play. But then Jalen Hurts said, "You're not stealing my football," and he laid the hammer, and we got the football back. We got to dissect this. We got to go instant replay on this. What happened? So basically, this is what I'm looking at. Basically, I'm looking at TJ Hawkinson and Garrett Wilson coming on these both in routes and both underneath. And for some reason, Jerome Baker, because it's Madden, he plays both of them to perfection. He bumps TJ Hawkinson to slow him down. That was my initial read, but right here I realized I'm not going to be able to hit that because he's bumped. So I throw it to Garrett Wilson because Garrett Wilson's got a ton of space. Look at that middle of the field right there. He's got a ton of space. He could be wide open. That's when I decided to throw it. And Jerome Baker, of course, because it's Madden, realizes that it's going to be there, plays both of them immediately, and gets the interception. But that's not the craziest part. The craziest part is Jalen Hurts lays the hit and pops that ball out, and Garrett Wilson picks it right back up. Jalen Hurts just caused a fumble. Something that I've never seen before from a quarterback. I've never seen a quarterback pop a ball out like this, especially on a linebacker. Maybe on a corner it could happen, but on a middle linebacker, he popped that ball out. Jalen Hurts said, "No, you are not stealing my football." I did not see this coming when I signed up for this game. This is absolutely insane, Jalen. I did not even realize you had that dog in you. I was wrong, obviously. Jalen Hurts has that dog in him. Let me see if I can get a good thumbnail for it. Jalen Hurts has that dog in him for sure. Wow. I apologize, Jalen. I didn't realize. Huh. That is insane. Okay, so we start back here around where we began, and we try to forget that I threw the interception with Jalen Hurts. It does go on the stat sheet. It is an interception, but luckily it came right back to us. That was one of the crazy. That's happened before, didn't it? It happened against us. Oh, I almost threw another interception there. That was Malik Willis, by the way. It happened against us, didn't it? That happened to Lewis Seen. He picked it off, and then he got hit hard, and the ball popped out. That's another interception. Oh my God, that was 100% on me. That wasn't like a bad, like a pick or anything. That was just me. being an idiot. 2 more interceptions for Jalen Hurts today. God, I suck. Why do I suck? That sucks. 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 Why did I even throw that, to be fair? I don't know. So, I don't know. This first quarter has been really just annoying because I've made bad decisions already, and we're, what, like 2 minutes into the game? Plus, we lost Shaquille McLeod for a little bit. He's still out, although he might not just be in on this formation. Tua will throw this to the side, and that'll be knocked incomplete. 1 for 3 for Tua Tagovailoa. Maybe they need to bring in the new rookie quarterback, Cliff Jones. I really wish he was starting. I wanted to play against him. That's going to be knocked incomplete. Sauce Gardner says, no, not today. You're not getting that. And they are not in field goal range, and they have to pick this ball and punt it away. Man, this has been a sloppy, ugly game to start. I apologize for the ugliness. It's not what I was hoping for, but sometimes you can't control it. Man, 1 for 3, 2 interceptions already in 1 quarter. God, I suck. Technically, it's only 1 interception, really, because we got the ball back. And there's Ramondre Stevenson, another guy that we hope to feature a little bit more as the season goes along, because I do think he brings some good value. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Some good value to this organization when he's out there. That's Garrett Wilson, first down. He's got the only 2 catches of the day, Garrett Wilson. Although, to be fair, I haven't really thrown the ball that much. Good block from Dominique Peck, and Ramondre Stevenson gets a huge gain. Yes, sir. Good job, Ramondre. We will go with some slants. Now, A.J. Brown's the one in the slot. So let's see if we can throw that quickly to him. It's A.J. Brown. Big-time catch, first down after the throw. You love to see it. We'll go back to it. They should adjust, or maybe they won't. Who knows? They don't adjust, and A.J. Brown's wide open again. More great blocking from Justin Jefferson. And we'll run it again. They're going to have to adjust to it. They do this time, but not good enough. A.J. Brown still open, and that's 3 straight catches for A.J. Brown there. I'm not going to run it again. I'm not going to run it for a 4th time. I will give this to Travis Etienne, though. Etienne, I thought that I was going to have open lane there. I didn't. I thought that was going to turn out a little differently. Jefferson is pressed in the slot. I like what I see, especially when Javon Holland came up close. Oh, Jalen Hurts to Justin Jefferson. It's too easy. And he does the gritty. Yes, sir. Touchdown for the Barons. You can't press coverage with no deep safety over the top. You just can't do that, especially against a guy like Justin Jefferson. He's too good. He is too good, and we lead 7-0 over the Dolphins, and what a weird first quarter this has been. It feels like this quarter has lasted like 10 minutes. It's been such a weird quarter. So much has already happened. So much has already happened. We have almost full momentum. And the Dolphins get the ball back with Tua, who has not looked that good. They've punted the ball twice on their drives. And they will give this to the running back, Nyheim Hines, and he gets a pretty decent gain, about 8 on the run. And that's what they need to do, probably. They need to just, like, give the ball and get those chunk plays. Marcus Mariota is now the quarterback in Green Bay, by the way. I just saw that in the bottom ticker. That is crazy. I know Aaron Rodgers probably wasn't around anymore. He probably either is a backup somewhere or retired. I don't remember from seeing those retirement things at the end of the season. I don't remember if he retired or not, but he is certainly not the quarterback in Green Bay anymore. Shaquille McLeod luckily is back, and he almost got a sack on him, but Tyreek Hill's just so fast. Even at his advanced age this late into the season, or this late into the series, Tyreek Hill is still a burner, a turn and burn. And Shaquille McLeod almost got the sack there, but Tua just was able to heave it before contact was made, unfortunately for us. And that gets the Dolphins into great position here to score as we start the second quarter. That's going to be a quick throw. It is caught by Will Fuller, and it is Kayvon Thibodeau now injured, holding his left shoulder. No, his right shoulder. Wait, no, his left shoulder. He's holding a shoulder. I couldn't tell. I'm an idiot if you haven't already noticed. 2nd and 1, 2 under center. It's going to be a run play. McLeod was there, but Nakobe Dean is really there, and he goes nowhere. Good job, Nakobe. I really want to see Nakobe get, like, star development or something. I feel like he's deserved it. We've memed him, we've clowned him for his many missed tackle opportunities, but for the most part, he's been a very solid contributor to this team. He really made a statement last season. Dislocated shoulder for Kayvon Thibodeau. He's done for the day and maybe for a couple weeks. Man, he is very injury prone, isn't he? He got hurt last year, I think. That's going to be a quick throw. It's Tyreek. It's a touchdown. Dolphins tie it, and he did the backflip. Tyreek Hill is so fast. It's hard to cover him. It is hard to cover him. Dolphins get back in this game and tie it. Okay. That seemed very easily done for the Dolphins when they got the completion to Tyreek down the field, when Tua avoided the sack from Shaquem McLeod. All right. So we had to work a little bit for hours. The Dolphins really didn't. And Will Washington got grabbed from behind. There was a little bit of an open hole there for me to go through. Brian Dable talking to Jalen Hurts. 5 for 5, 65 yards and a touchdown on that drive. Let's give this ball back to Barkley. We have 121 total yards of offense so far. And Barkley will get a great block from, I think that might have been Evan Neal throwing that block. Whoever it was, it could have been Trey Smith, obviously, but whoever it was did really good to block, and another great blocking run, and Barkley gets 2 big chunk plays on back-to-back runs up the middle. They adjust, but will it be able to stop it? Yes, they will. Okay, that adjustment really worked for him. Okay, so we will go back to the slants, because the slants seem to work really well, especially with A.J. Brown, but A.J. Brown's over on the right side. Olave's in the game now for the first time today, and he will get this catch. Olave's got broken tackles and blockers ahead of him. Chris Olave, touchdown! Wow. A.J. Brown and Justin Jefferson, or maybe it was Garrett Wilson. A.J. Brown and somebody threw great blocks. Let's watch the replay. It was A.J. Brown and Garrett Wilson. Good catch, and Garrett Wilson and A.J. Brown threw the blocks that he needed, and Chris Olave did the rest. And that is a quick touchdown from the Brooklyn Barons. A quick strike, and we take back our lead. I did not expect to score off of that, but hey, I'll take it. I will certainly take it. Just take it. 14-7 lead for the Barons, as Tua will get the ball back on the offensive side of things. And Nakobe won't be able to get the tackle. Oh, that ball's out. Get it, get it, get it. Get it! Somebody get it! No! That's the second fumble of the day. We couldn't recover that one. That's annoying, man. The fumble logic in Madden is just ungodly stupid. Like, I don't know how they work it, but it does not work. Let's just say that. That's picked off. Sean Murphy bunting, easy. Could he pick six it? No, he can't, because Jalen Waddle was able to stop him. But we got to go back and dissect this play, because this was crazy too. So let's go to the instant replay. So basically, Derek Brown instantly won off the center. No challenge there. Then the running back, Nyheim Hines, just goes right past him. But then Tua slips by. That little move where he shimmied his shoulder and turned around, it got me. And for some reason, this is not a sack. I don't know how this doesn't counter a sack. Like, how come I can't just get like an automatic magnet to the quarterback and just bring me to him? But then Josh Allen breaks free. He dives at the knee of Tua, forces him to throw off balance, and it just kind of lobs it. And then it's a wounded duck. Will Fuller was clearly open for the throw. He could have caught that at the sideline if there was more ball or more air underneath it, but it just falls right into the hands of Murphy Bunting for the pick. The man who leads or has the record for most interceptions in a single season, Sean Murphy Bunting. He had a pretty good year last year. I don't want to say anything bad about him because he didn't have a horrible season. He just didn't live up to what he did the year prior. But that's Hall of Fame level what he did the year prior. That's Garrett Wilson holding on to the football, and that we're at the 5 now. Let's go with Garrett Wilson, interception. Ah! That's That's dumb. I thought that I had it there. I obviously didn't. Can we get a safety? No, we can't. We keep him around the 2, though. Lewis Cine with the pressure there. Bring the blitz. Tremaine Edmonds. No, they split it up through. Lewisine again. Bradfield was there. I don't think they run this ball again. I can't believe I threw a pick there. 3 interceptions in the day. He's going to catch it wide open. Big hit from Sauce Gardner, but it's a first down. Oh, 3rd interception. Of course Javon Holland's able to intercept that. Of course. Why wouldn't he be able to intercept that? 3 interceptions again for Jalen Hurts, man. Why can I not just have a game where I don't throw in interceptions? I'm going to chalk this up to the weather. That's what I'm not going to chalk it up to me being dumb and me making bad reads. I'm going to chalk it up to the bad weather. That's what I'm going to make it. 2 almost slipped. He finds Tyreek Hill, who's wide open again. Tyreek Hill is a menace to society. He is so fast. 2-minute warning. We get the ball to start the second half. So if we could just contain these Dolphins until the second half, we can try and recover from our stupid mistakes in the first half. 3 interceptions, really? Oh, we got to Tua again, but we didn't get the sack. He was able to throw it away. I don't know how Tua was able to throw this ball away. Pick that, Derwin James! Derwin James intercepts Tua. This is a disgusting game. This is shown, you got to show this to prisoners. They don't even want to watch. That would be punishment for prisoners if they had to watch this game. This is just ugly. It's sloppy. It's a lot of mistakes, errors by both teams. I mean, this is just a disgusting performance. Not just by me, but by the Dolphins as well. And TJ Hawkinson is injured on the play. So the General George Patton will come in to replace him. He's a very good player, but we'll just check this down to Justin Jefferson because he just happened to be open there. We'll run this again. Man, I got to throw 2 more touchdowns just to get back even. George Patton's wide open there. The General takes us down to the 7. Good job, General. You love to see it. Now we go with this. Wide open. It's Garrett Wilson. It's touchdown. Brooklyn back. We're back, baby. All right, that's good. So we're able to score touchdowns. It's just can I stop making the mistakes that cost us these other possessions? Because we could probably be up like abdominal tear for TJ. He's out for the game and maybe for a couple weeks. We're getting some big injuries. Kayvon Thibodeau and TJ Hawkinson. But what I was saying was we probably would be up like maybe 28, 35 to 7 if I didn't make those mistakes previously. Uh-oh, kick return. Oh, thank God we were able to grab him there at the last second because he could have got a touchdown off that. 23 seconds. Tua has thrown 2 interceptions today. Derwin James and Murphy Bunting have the interceptions, and he will check that down. Broken tackle, Tommy Tremble, and they call a timeout. 18 seconds. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They have all the time in the world to be able to get a field goal here. But their kicker, remember, their kicker has 77 accuracy. He's got 95 power, but accuracy is not there, and that could be picked off. Bryce Hall couldn't get there in time. So that was a similar situation to the Murphy Bunting interception earlier. But this time, Bryce Hall was not there. He wasn't as close as Murphy Bunting was. Almost got the sack on Tua, though. Almost got the sack on Tua there. And that's going to be out of bounds. Thank you. Bryce Hall did enough to keep him out of bounds. And they're not going to review it. And they will punt with 7 seconds left. Because they figure, what if we don't get it and then they have the ball at the 42-yard line or whatever? Which is smart. 2 seconds. Do we take a shot with 2 seconds? Have we proven over the years that we can do this? No, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Because why the heck not? I'm going to send Jefferson. I'm going to make Javon Holland choose who to cover. I'm going to make Javon Holland choose who to cover. I'm going to send him on a wheel. Ramondre's on a wheel. And I'm heaving it. Jefferson almost caught it. Almost caught it. Does not do it. Might as well try it. Okay, so we will go throw medium for Jalen Hurts in the offense, and we will try to stop. I guess we should try to stop the deep pass, but we'll do the medium pass for Tua. We get the ball to start the second half, and we can kind of just like run the ball to start this game or start this half and kind of waste as much time as possible because I don't care how much we win by as long as we win. 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 151 yards for Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry that you have interceptions. I apologize. Not much I could do. I suck. That's my explanation for the interceptions. And there was really no lane there to run through. So it's 2nd down and 9 now. We'll go with, let's run a little play action boot. We don't usually run play action boot because it doesn't usually work. But this time it will not work either. Oh, it did. Justin Jefferson comes back to the football. I thought that was for sure picked off. Good job, Jay Jettas. I appreciate that because that would have been pick number 4 and I would have been fuming. I would have been absolutely heated if that would have been pick number 4. Barkley falls forward for about a couple yards. We'll give this ball to Travis Etienne on 2nd and 7. Hopefully we can get something out of it. We'll audible to the left side. Run off that, but then cut it back inside. Etienne still up on his feet. Floated there for a second. He was hovering in midair. He got a couple yards. A couple yards is enough. Garrett Wilson. Hold on to it. No, Garrett's just got that arm around him and knocked it out. I wasn't confident in that ball, and it showed. We don't punt the football on this channel. You know this. We've been over this. We'll go with an in route to Chris Olave, and we'll throw it to him, and he'll secure the catch, go down, get the first down. Beautiful. Malik Willis threw that other touchdown. Now, I wondered why Jalen Hurts didn't have 2 touchdowns already, but it was Malik Willis who threw that touchdown. I didn't even realize. I need to pay more attention when my quarterbacks get switched. Ramondre gets a decent carry there. Might as well give it back to him. That was a good carry. Jalen Hurts is in the game. Stevenson. I might have even called that touchdown as if Jalen Hurts threw it because I thought Jalen Hurts is still in the game. So if I did that, I apologize. We've got Sawyer Dart running a route because Hawkinson's injured. I got to get out of this pocket. Jalen Hurts, I need you to scramble for the first down. He's going to get it and more. Jalen Hurts. Barely had enough acceleration to get out of that. That could have been bad. But he got the first down, got us an extra set of downs, a fresh set, and we will get back to running this football with Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be a holding call. It's coming back. Actually, it probably won't be a holding call. It'll be... Oh, it is a holding call. I thought it might have been a little too late for that. But Jeremy Ruckert, the 3rd string tight end, getting a little bit more play time because of the injury to Hawkinson. And he will get a holding to move us back to the 28-yard line. So Barkley's run is null and void. Travis Etienne trying to get a couple of those yards back, and he does a good job there. 2nd and 15. Let's go verticals. You know I'm a sucker for verticals. Jalen Hurts at quarterback. Olave, touchdown, Barons. God, I love this team. Woo! Jalen Hurts just delivers an absolute chef's kiss of a throw. Olave catches it in stride, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Barons. We lead 28-7 over the Miami Dolphins. All right. You love to see it. We took a lot of time off the 3rd quarter as well, so that's good. I would guess that barring some sort of crazy turnover, the Dolphins will probably have it for the rest of the 3rd quarter and a little bit into the 4th quarter as well. Although you never really know, like I said, with a crazy turnover. It looks like Jalen Waddle is the primary route here. And Josh Allen, that's going to be picked off. Pick that, Sauce Gardner, somebody. Why wouldn't it turn me into Sauce there until the very end? He was clearly the closer guy to the ball with the better chance of intercepting that. And, oh, I had it with Shaquille McLeod, but unfortunately I didn't get the tackle. First down for Nyheim Hines after the run, and now it is 1st down and 10. Under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Tua finds his man. It's Jalen Waddle. Big hit from Tremaine Edmonds. And I'm just waiting for that ball to pop out again. I am just waiting for that ball to pop out. 2 catches, 23 yards for Jalen Waddle. They haven't really used him as much as Tyreek. There's Tommy Tremble, who's been getting more involved as the game's gotten deeper. It's starting to pick up, the rain is. It's getting a little bit more sloppy. Maybe more cause for turnovers, more mistakes. Oh, I got the sack. Why do they always get the ball away before I get the sack, man? I can never just get like a consistent amount of sacks because they always just find a way to throw that ball away. It's almost inhuman, the quickness of their throws. They go with the fake jet sweep. They give it to Hines. He breaks off the Lewis Seam tackle but gets brought down from behind. And like I said, they probably won't snap this before the quarter ends, and they won't. So the Dolphins ended that 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter, and now we will go into the fourth, up 28-7 on Miami. Sitting pretty comfortable with the lead here. Big double-digit lead. Multiple touchdowns, we are up. And Tommy Tremble just dropped the ball. Did it bounce off? I need to see this. I wasn't really even paying attention. I just assumed he was going to catch it. Yeah, he put his hands up. He just dropped it. He let it get to his chest instead of catching it with his hands. And it just bounced off his pads and goes incomplete. Mistake from the young tight end, although he's not young anymore. Pick that. Oh, Jalen Waddle just snatches it before I could get a guy around there. 3rd and 3. Let's dial up some pressure here. Let's dial up some pressure from Tremaine Edmonds and the boys. Nakobe Dean, Lewis Sean. That's quite the combination. Nakobe Dean, Lewis Sean. He did a good enough job to affect that, and we were able to knock it out of Tyreek's hands. So I will take that. And we bring more pressure, dial it up. It didn't work. Tyreek was open. No, that's Jalen Waddle, excuse me. Jalen Waddle was open. And they get the first down. Okay, don't like that. Thought we could get pressure. Jalen Waddle just kind of sat down there. McLeod can't get off of Teron Armstead, and Tua is going to take off and run. He gets 6 yards on that one. Shaquem McLeod was having a problem trying to get past Teron Armstead, but that's understandable. A rookie going up against a Hall of Famer. Pick that, Tremaine. Turn around. I tried to turn in. It wouldn't let me turn into Tremaine Edmonds. I was pressing circle. It wouldn't let me turn into Tremaine Edmonds. I could have picked that off. Pick that. Or let him get a touchdown. That ball's out. Lewis Sean is delivering hammers. He's got receipts for everybody in this game. He has delivered constant hits today, and this time Tyreek just couldn't take it anymore, and Tremaine Edmonds is able to hold on to it and get it in bounds. We get the ball back, and look who I put at fullback. I put Derek Brown at fullback for those goal line situations, but unfortunately he didn't do much there as we lose a couple yards there. Jalen Hurts kind of was on the ground. I don't know what happened there, Jalen Hurts. All right, that's not good. We need to get out of our own end zone here, for sure. Throw that! Yikes! Nobody even covered him at all. He came in unblocked completely there. That was scary. I thought I was going to take a safety there. Definitely didn't want to do that. Throw that quickly. That's Justin Jefferson. I'll take it because it gets us out of the end zone. But that's not what we want. Obviously, we want a first down, and I might have to just scramble and get this. Jalen Hurts, I believe in you. Got the first down. Jalen Hurts keeps this game alive. Well, keeps this drive alive for us. The game's probably over anyway. I mean, even if we would have turned that ball over, they probably would have scored. And then what? It's 28-14. They onside kick it. We get it back. So like, it would be a little bit closer, but not anything to really worry about. 2nd down and 3. Barkley could not get the first down. It's 3rd and 1. We'll go with the play action sail. Do I trust Jeremy Ruckert? Probably not. I probably don't trust Jeremy Ruckert here. I probably do trust. Why'd you stop? Justin Jefferson. There's no reason for you to stop there. You keep running. Whatever. He stops. We go juice special here on 4th and 1. Jalen Hurts. QB sneak, juice special time. It never fails. Snap the ball. First down, Barons. Big time. That's all we needed. A couple is all we needed. Jalen Hurts delivers it, executes it to perfection, and we will get Ramondre Stevenson into this game. Get that change of pace, power back for us. And Ramondre going nowhere, got hit hard. Luckily held on to the football. Did not expect him to get hit that hard. I believe in you, George Patton. I guess not. Maybe I should have went with a different animation there. Maybe that would have worked a little bit better. I thought that I could just, maybe I should have rack catched it. Maybe that would have worked a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to tell in those kind of situations what would have worked and what didn't. A.J. Brown catches it, keeps the first down, or gets the first down, keeps the drive alive. We'll give this to Travis Etienne. He cuts it inside, gets nothing, but we are trying to waste as much clock as possible. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Okay, I don't think they're going to use their timeouts because it is 28-7 with 2 minutes to go. I guess they could. I wouldn't be surprised if they used them. I also wouldn't be surprised if they don't use them. If I could throw that to A.J. Brown, 1-on-2. Okay, he didn't really get much of an animation there. I was hoping A.J. Brown kind of won his matchup, but he didn't. The corner stuck with him. I don't know if that was Deion Taylor III or who it was, but he stuck with him. But we will be able to find A.J. Brown there, and he gets a first down. We've been able to pick up some crucial 3rd and 4th downs on this drive to keep get this drive alive and keep milking the clock. And I was right. They're not going to use their timeouts. They've conceded defeat unless something crazy happens. Barkley fights for the broken tackle, doesn't get it, loses a yard. Fortunately. But that's okay because we have a go double post, which probably doesn't work. It's an interception. Ah! 4 interceptions. Ah! I don't even know. I don't have an explanation for that one. I don't have an explanation for that one. I don't even know what I was looking for, to be honest with you. How does he get an animation like that? I never get animations like that. Every time I go one-on-one with a jump ball and they come after me, they always knock the ball out. Why don't I get animations like that? That's so stupid. 4 interceptions for Jalen Hurts. I always throw interceptions, man. I can't have a game without it. God, it's not even Jalen Hurts' fault at this point. It's just me being horrible at this football game. I suck. Nakobe Dean, I thought might have been able to knock that down. For some reason, they're calling their timeouts now thinking they have a chance. It's 26 seconds, 1 timeout, and you're down 28-7. I don't think you have much of a chance. You need to score 3 touchdowns in under 30 seconds. And you're throwing balls like that, too. I don't think you've got much of a chance. You needed to score a touchdown yesterday. But you're not going to be able to because you suck. Shaquem McLeod couldn't get the sack. Tremaine Edmonds will... Nope, he got a yard. That's so dumb. There's no way he crossed the line of scrimmage there. They call their final timeout. 17 seconds left. This game is over. They're basically just extending it for no reason. And Derek Brown will get the sack. Finally, we got a sack where he didn't get the ball off. And the accelerated clock will finish the game. Brooklyn comes into Miami and wins 28-7. And we go to 4-1 on the year. We really should be undefeated. Jalen Hurts and Tua shake hands at center field at midfield. And we had a horrible game in terms of throwing interceptions. Very upsetting. Very annoying. Oh, it's 3 for... Oh, Malik threw an interception. Okay, see, I didn't realize that. Malik also threw a touchdown. I did realize that once we looked at the stats. 16 of 25, 237 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks for Jalen. That's still not good, even without the 4th interception. Malik threw 2 for 4, 52 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. I hate that. Hate my life. 10 carries, 42 yards for Barkley. There really was no space to run. ETN, 7 for 17. Stevenson, 5 for 35. Hurts had 3 for 18, which were really big conversions there. 6 for 79 for A.J. Brown. 4 for 46 and a touchdown for Garrett Wilson. 4 for 61 and a touchdown for Jefferson. And 3 for 76 and 2 touchdowns for CO2. You love to see it. Tackle-wise, we had 9 for Tremaine Edmonds, 8 for Lewis Seen. I told you, he was bringing the hammer today. Nakobe Dean had 6. We had 1 sack. No, we didn't. We had 2. Did they not count the sack? We got a sack on Tua early in the game, didn't we? I could have sworn we got a sack on Tua earlier than the Derek Brown one. Because that one's the one that ended the game. Huh. I'd have to go back and watch the footage. I could have sworn we had two sacks in that game. We did have 2 interceptions, Murphy Bunting and Derwin James. 3 interceptions from Jalen Hurts, 3 more interceptions for Jalen Hurts. I gotta clean it up. I gotta be better. I simply have to be better. That's all that it is. It's not Jalen Hurts being bad. It's just me being bad. That's what it is. I gotta be better. Okay, so we got lucky with the Kayvon Thibodeau injury. His shoulder separation, whatever, shoulder tear. It's not injured, or it's not bad, but unfortunately, TJ Hawkinson does have an abdominal tear. He's out for 4 weeks, so that does really suck. That does suck because now we have Jeremy Ruckert and the General George Patton to try and complete this 4-week stretch where we go against Carolina, against Miami, and against New England while Hawkinson is gone. So maybe we need to go and sign another tight end in free agency so we have 3 tight ends, because I really don't trust Jeremy Ruckert. Mo Alley Cox is here, Anthony Ferkser, Juwan Johnson. Is there a wide receiver that I can turn into a tight end? Tim Patrick, 6'4", Zach Pascal, 6'2". Can I sort by height? I don't think I can sort by height. Auden Tate's 6'5". He's 6'5", 228. That could be very interesting. 6'4", 6'3". Is there like a 6'6" receiver? What's N'Keal Harry? He's 6'3". Auden Tate might be the best option here. I think I'm going to sign... Preston Williams is also available. 90, 87, 83. Okay, so I might want to sign... what was his name? Auden Tate. He's 85 speed, 86 excel, 78 agility. Preston Williams has better speed stats, but 6'5", 228. I think I might sign Auden Tate and then move him to tight end just for these 4 weeks or 3 weeks, and we'll go from there. Let's. I don't even know if that's gonna lower his overall or not. Let's go to the receivers and grab Auden Tate and move him to tight end. Actually, is Will Washington big? Will Washington's 6'4", 231. So he's bigger. You know what? We don't need Auden Tate. Let's release Auden Tate. We don't need Auden Tate. We can just move Will Washington to tight end. It would be weird because he wouldn't be our kickoff man anymore. But we can just move Will Washington to tight end for actually, no, what? We don't actually need to move him. We don't actually need to change his position. We don't need to change his position. We just go to the depth chart and make him the tight end. I think we can do that, right? Let me go to the depth chart and go to tight ends. I think we can make him a tight end, or does he? Oh, he can't fit in tight end unless he's actually on here. Okay. So we do need to change him to a tight end. We do need to change him to a tight end. Okay, let's go find him here. Will Washington, 6'4", 231. He's going to be a good tight end. He's built for it. He's like a Kyle Pitts type of tight end. We'll change his position from wide receiver to tight end. Hopefully that doesn't take his overall down. He moves into a 79, so he's actually better overall at tight end than George Patton is. Okay, I'll take it. But we need to make sure that he's not, because he's not on kickoffs anymore. Special teams. Yeah, now it's Harris. Harris is a very good kick returner. He's got speed. We'll keep him there for now. We'll keep Harris there as the kick returner for now until Will Washington returns to receiver. Actually, if he plays well enough, we might just keep him at tight end. Who knows? Might not have to have a new... not have to have a... move him back. Might just keep him at tight end. I guess it depends on how he plays. He's a 79 as a tight end, so is that what he was as a receiver? I don't remember. I forgot already. But we are taking on the Carolina Panthers. They have Christian McCaffrey still. This is in the world where he didn't get traded to the 49ers. I'm not sure who their quarterback is at this point. Could be Sam Darnold. Could be anybody. I guess Baker's probably still here. Who knows? But we are taking them on. We are back at home. We have a huge home stretch here. As you can see, we play the Panthers, we play the Dolphins, Patriots, and Titans. So our next 4 games are all at home at FDR Stadium. That's good because 4 of our first 5 games were on the road. So it's nice that we have a nice home stretch to get these fans involved. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Big W for the Barons today. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.